Give us this day our daily bread. It's part of the Lord's Prayer or the Our Father, wherever you come from theologically. Where does our daily bread come from? From the grocery store. Where else? It comes from grain. It comes from wheat. And we, my wife and I, by the way, this is the only place in this whole series where you could even remotely say we have a conflict of interest, because one of our sponsors is Paula's Bread. My wife and I own the Bosch mixer and the Equip Nutrimill. The Nutrimill is what actually takes hard wheat berries and grinds them up and makes them into flour. I'm not even putting it out here today. Putting up the competitor. I think that the product that we own is better, but this is actually a really cool product. Country Living Grain Mill. What you're seeing here is about $800, all right? You pour wheat in it. And by the way, why am I even going into this? Because if hard times come, you've got to eat. All right? We dealt with our water in our last segment, and now you're going to need food. Bread, just bread, will keep you alive for weeks and months. If you simply put a dough enhancer in it, which has vitamin C, you can literally live for months, even years, just on our daily bread. All right? This particular unit is about $800. It's the Country Living Grain Mill. And it works great as long as you've got electricity. So does ours. If the electricity goes out, with this particular model, you can attach your handy dandy handle. Put it in, and then you begin to crank it by hand. Now, there we go, crank the wheat. Now with the one that my wife and I own, we don't have the ability to convert it into a manually operated one, so what we have is a hand-cranked wheat mill. You can get them for as cheap as $50, you can get them for $200. You've seen these different pictures here. You get what you pay for. Some of them are better than others, and it all has to do with the strength of the gears, how much work you have to put in it, and how they attach to a countertop. All of that to say this. A 50-pound bag of wheat, all right, you can get for under $25. A 50-pound bag of wheat you can get for under $25. We make our bread. We have made our own bread for over 5 years now. We make it for less than $1 a loaf. And we start with raw wheat berries, and 2 hours later have piping hot, fresh bread with no additives, nothing taken out of it, nothing bleached out of it, and it fills you like you can't believe. That's pretty inexpensive eating if there's an economic crisis. So besides dealing with your water, one of the most important things that I would encourage you to do is to look at various options for making your own bread. All right, as long as you've got heat and you've got the ingredients, you can live a long time. I'm out of time. We're going to pick up right where we left off tomorrow morning in the next show. We'll start with Prego, okay? I am not selling the Prego, just eating.